Hey everyone, this is Hero Wars Info. My name is Ryan. Today we're going to be talking about the new Ascension to Asgard event that just got released today, and we're also going to be talking about what are the rarest resources in the game, and what should be the priority order, and where should we be spending to get those resources. We'll also go through our dailies, which is what I'm going through right now, just to get everything up to date. Hope everyone's doing well. Um, I gotta admit, it was pretty tough to wake up this morning since we lost an hour. Everything seems to be a little bit off from last week, but we'll get through it. All right, so we're still upgrading Julius. All right, we're done with the purples. That's good. Go ahead and get some heroic missions done. Some of those friendship tokens. Area of conquest seems to be going pretty well. You can see here, man, these levels right here for the tower are going up significantly higher than previous ones. Like this golden ticket is a lot more tempting this time, just because by the time this event ends, like I feel like we're gonna be getting up to like a lot, 50 potentially. And if these all have hero upgrade chests, these things are very valuable. So it is going to be a little bit more tempting. But as you can see, oh, looks like someone's about to come and attack me right here. Speaking of which, boom, there it happened. Just got attacked. We are in second place. It's between us and red, really. Let's go ahead. I think that they were using a twins team. Twins, Laura, Isaac. Okay, let's go ahead and change ours to a little bit of a counter to that. Let's go ahead and do Isaac 2 with Mara. Yeah, that should probably be good enough. Alright, I'm just going to start running back up there. This is a very interesting event. Um, just because every single time you get knocked back, if you're going to try to take the same location, you might change your team, and then that makes you weak to another team, and it just keeps on going on. So as long as you're active, you can keep on being decent, but there isn't really one team that you could just use and be effective the entire time. You can try to use some of the meta teams, but then someone can come along and um, use one of the counter meta teams, and so it so it goes. All right, we're getting more cards here. Have some energy. We're going to wait until there's two more events that come out within the next 2 days. I think, let's see here. We got Time of the Fearless coming out tomorrow. And then, even though it's not on the calendar, we do have Titan Brawls. And so that there's going to be an overlap of 4 different events. That's the day that I want to be spending everything. All right. Let's go ahead and grab those. 11th place. Oh, someone new. Let's see what their teams are. Okay, probably one, two. Probably want to move this team up to first, this team to second on the next one. Grab this stuff. I know a lot of people grab Outland chests on a daily basis, like more than the freebies. Personally, there's a lot of events that you can get stones from. So I don't really do additional Outland chests unless there's a specific event and I feel like I need to invest in that event. Since I don't grab items from a lot of the events, like almost all events have items as a potential reward that you can grab for points. I don't really ever do that. Because of that, I really only grab skin stones, enchantment runes, or the absolute artifact chests. So like I have a decent amount of skin stones coming in, um, so I don't really feel the need to spend emeralds on the outland chests unless there are specific tasks that are coming up that require that, and it's just a really good overlap with other events. Okay, done with that. Excited to talk to you today about the most rare resources in the game. And I'm not talking about emeralds. Um, Obviously, emeralds are great, but there are a few things that I kind of prioritize and focus on. Just because the opportunities to get these comes up um, less than other uh, other resources in the game. Like skin stones, as I just mentioned, it's relatively easy to get skin stones almost at any point, right? If you really need some, you can open outland chests. You know, you have this outland shop where you can buy skin stones on the daily basis. But if you're looking to get other resources, there are some things that are just it's not as available, and those are the ones that I want to talk with you today about. Let me go ahead and raid this 13 and upgrade the pet. Okay. So I actually make a list, and I have this here. This is just for me and what I should be prioritizing. This can change and get updated, um, but the resource order is what I want to talk about today. So I have Eternal Seeds, Titan Totems, Absolute Artifacts, Essence of Elements, Titan Skin Stones, Enchantment Runes, Hero Skin Stones. Now, people are going to probably be like, why don't you have Titan Totems at the very top? Completely understand why people would have that. If I have a chance to get like a Titan Totem or 10 Eternal Seeds, I'm going to choose a Titan Totem. But I think the overall arc of what I'm talking about here is Eternal Seeds only come up um, once on a weekly basis with Asgard. And if you're in a good guild, you could potentially be getting plenty of these, or if you've been playing a long time, you actually might not need the Eternal Seeds that much. But if you're probably account 2 years or less, or don't have a good guild that is able to beat 160 multiple times per week, Eternal Seeds are going to be one of the resources that just take forever to build up if you're trying to max out all of the tree. So that's why I have that number one. But there are a couple of times during the month, um, really, this Ascension to Asgard event, where you can get this relatively cheap, or at least a few of them. And this is right here, the Unlock an Ascension glyph 30 times. Like, this is a great time to get some um, free-ish Eternal Seeds. The spin, use the Astral Providence, also can get you 8. That's a little bit less than a week's worth. But combined, I really like to try to use these if I do have the emeralds, just because these resources are, again, just very inconvenient to get. Second up, I have Titan Totems. Obviously, if you can get a totem, you're going to do it. Especially once I max out and you're able to trade them for 200,000 emeralds, is great. Following that up, Absolute Artifacts is my next go-to if what I'm going to buy, if it's available in the shop. So basically, if it's a hero-only shop, that's going to be my top priority. From there, Essence of Elements. These just need so many to upgrade your Titans that is going to be the main focus. After that, Titan Skin Stones. Reason I have Essence of Elements higher is Titan Skin Stones you get from more events. So there's more ways to get Titan Skin Stones than Essence of Elements across the game, in my opinion. From there, we have Enchantment Runes, and then Hero Skin Stones. And I know a lot of people would probably change these two, but from whenever I've been playing, I've found that it's harder to get these and build heroes up this way than the Skin Stones. I've actually been ahead on Hero Skin Stones more than Enchantment Runes. And what I'm talking about, like let's take for example here, we have Julius. I'm maxed out on a skins minus this one, the Masquerade skin that I'm waiting to get in just a little bit. But you can see here his glyphs are not very highly leveled. That's because over here I'm leveling Orion's glyphs, but he still has like these three that are 30 or below, and this one that takes a decent amount to get to 50. Meanwhile, like he only has two skins that I'm working on, kind of lesser important skins, but still skins I'm going to try to get. So because of that, I am going to be focusing on um, skin stones more because that's going to be the resource that's going to be holding my heroes back from full potential more than anything else. So that's kind of the way I think about it. Now, obviously, I'd love to hear your opinions on what resources you value the most. If there is a difference, great. Let me know and tell me why. Especially for newer accounts, I completely understand if there are things that are going to be different. For example, if you had if you just started playing, like it's really going to be items that are probably going to be most important to you. Or if your account you don't spend very much or at all, but still have a higher level team, that will kind of change the resource order too. So it really does depend on exactly where your account is at. Just based off of me and my usual spend, those are the resources that I'm looking to continually grab. All right, keep on going. No totem here, unfortunately. Let's go ahead. Keep on upgrading ERE. 180 here. You also notice something. I have 642,000 Essence of the Elements. Reason I'm just not upgrading this to max is because I am expecting a tournament for the Titans of Power. Um, Basically, max your Titans as much as possible to get emeralds. I kind of want to wait for all of my Titan progress, so I'm really doing the minimum dailies um, right now. And then if that ever comes along, then I am fine using those resources. But I don't want to just use them for no purpose. Want to make sure I'm doing it at the right time. All right, looks like I didn't win this one. That's a pretty strong team. Let's go ahead and switch it up. Let's see if Eden can help me out here. Eden can kind of be like a great equalizer here, because he can induce some randomness, which can then put you over the top, which he just did there, right? Titan battles are a little bit different than regular battles in that if you they don't have randomness attached minus a few different things. The timing, like if you change timing up and you do manual, then yeah, it will be a little bit different. Um, or if you like for example, let's take a look at this one right here. I got 223 out of 250. Now, if I go to battle right now with this team, the team that I just fought, it's going to be 223 again exactly if I auto it. So let's go ahead auto and times 5. That's because there isn't any levels of randomness. Like Titans don't have the crit chance, anything like that. So you're going to see here, boom, it's going to come back 223. Nothing changed. Eden does change that because it's random who they like he pulls it down. And so if it changes from like pulls down Sigurd one time and then Arashi the next time, that is going to change the way that the battle ends up. So if you are losing, potentially if you have a strong Eden, throwing him into the team can change your result, especially if it's against Water Titans. I was able to grab this yesterday before it changed over, which is very nice. Basically gave me an extra portal charge, which these things are valuable. Don't waste portal charges. Even if you have all your pets leveled up, don't waste these things. Pet potions can still be useful, and you know they're going to eventually move up how much the chaos particles are for pets, and move those levels up to, I don't even know, orange +4. That would be insane. Can't even imagine the cost if they move the pets to let you get orange levels. All right. This is kind of a unique adventure in that um, you have to stop right here unless you really are bold and want to try to take on some heavily buffed teams, which I don't really want to do. I prefer the adventures where you can just keep on going and get all your stuff done, and everyone can just get their stuff done independently of each other. That makes it easier, but you do what you can. There we go. Let's go ahead and do physical attack this time. And we'll finish this one battle, and then we'll be done with this for now until someone else comes in. Go. Let's just get a few people invited. Great. All right, and now let's go to Asgard. As I mentioned, I'll probably wait until we can double up or triple up the events on Wednesday to do the 100 times, but I probably will end up doing that. Collect some of this stuff. Get some extra emeralds. Thank you. One of the nice things, if you do the 100 times, you're almost guaranteed this grand prize. I haven't not gotten it. I've seen it happen once where someone hasn't gotten it, but that's going to be very nice. All right, now we have upgrading this 30 times, so we're going to be spending quite a bit here right now. Let's go ahead. We'll do that one. Magic defense, magic defense. Yeah, agility is going to be by far the best there. That one's not ready. Don't need to upgrade that one. Not really focused on Cornelius at the time. All right, Julius. We can get some Julius upgrades here until we run out of those, which we just did. Let's go ahead. Looks like we need some agility. Agility ones. We can do a lot of 8 in ones here too. One thing about this takes a lot of gold. It just brings you down real fast. The guy's at 40, whatever. And now I'm at basically 0. Let's go ahead and get like another 40 million. And I do have a lot of these saved up resources, so I'm just going to put, I don't know, 600 into those radiant ones. Let's see if we can upgrade Yasmin a little bit more. One dodge, dodge, agility. And yeah, all right, we're kind of done with Yasmin for now. We're really low on those. All right, Julius, waiting on that. We can keep on upgrading Aiden though. Luckily, I have a ton of these for healers. Only healer I've really invested in is Martha so far. I have to stop. I haven't seen this before. Usually my heroes are definitely red before I get them to that spot. That's pretty funny. Let's see, how many do I have? All right, finished it up. Good deal. All right, so fully ascended that, maxed that out, so we're good to go there. And we'll go ahead and end it here for today. Thanks everyone for watching.